Oye, ¿qué pasó? Blackout, blackout.
All right, so we just finished watching the movie Scream 6 2023. What a wild ride in New York. Your initial thoughts, AD. What are you thinking right now as the movie just ended?
It was a really good movie. I mean, to be honest, from the opening kill till about, I do gotta say I got checked out a little bit with the reveal and the way they were like turned up crazy. I mean, every killer like turns it on
Yeah.
after they get found out, but I felt like the dad was kind of unbelievable in certain parts. Like I don't know, but throughout the whole movie, I was locked in. I mean, the kills were good. I mean, the kills, there was like 3 kills. To be honest, none of the main characters died,
Yeah. Yeah. Which
which
I
is
was
interesting.
I was a little pissed about because not mad. I mean, I don't dislike any of the characters, but like I was okay with the twin brother dying. I thought he was. I mean, he got stabbed 35 times. He should.
They all did.
Yeah, and a couple gut stabs with turns. Like those are pretty much kill shots in most cases. The twin sister in the subway looked like she was dead, mouth covered, stabbed, and then like he lifted the knife up, and so
Yeah.
should have been dead there as well. So I mean, the movie in general, I think it was great. It was a great movie. I
Yeah, very good movie.
loved how they put everything together. Very entertaining, very fun, and I didn't. It wasn't tipped off on who it was, so that was a good thing. But you're right. At the end,
It was kind of pretty predictable.
well, it started to
It-
get
it
predictable.
was-
It started to
it
get
was-
predictable. Yeah.
It was, but then they give you the little, maybe it's the boyfriend, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. You still were kind of guessing at the end. Like
It's also kind of hard because you have three killers, and they're very integral to the plot. So I think it was smart killing the sister early on because then that gets rid of her.
yeah. Yeah.
You
You're not
still got
thinking
the
about it.
nerd. No, not at all. And that's kind of a surprise there. But yeah, towards the end, the dad. I mean, the motive was kind of stupid, honestly.
Well, I mean, it's
Richie's father, like
Yeah.
like all of a sudden Richie had a father. Where was Richie's father in the movie? And like, was he now he's killing because his son was crazy and like, and you talk the other two into it, or they were just all crazy this whole time?
Yeah. I mean. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. I mean, the motive is pretty cliche. Like, son gets killed, revenge plot. But if it wasn't so hammy at the end, it probably could have been a nice, like I would have even called it like a masterpiece. Like it would have been awesome if it wasn't so over the top. Like they just tried to do what they did in Scream 1, right? Which is like when Stu and Billy Loomis were discovered, they went way over top. Like, he was making all the noises. So it's kind of the same thing, but
Yeah,
But
I mean, they all do it. Yeah, they all do it.
I think they all get I mean, that's their calling card.
But that's my thing. Like, so Richie's whole family was just nuts.
Right.
Because that's like what I don't care if your son dies. Like you just switch it on and then do exactly what he did.
Right. And then
And you're a cop. Did you become a cop after or before?
I think he was always a cop.
Did you like? Oh man, there's so many questions now.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think honestly, if it was just the father, that'd been a more believable plot, right? But bringing in the daughter and the son, the whole family went nuts when he died. Like that's a little crazy.
Yeah, and also like when he said there's a special connection with your first son, and then they pan to the other
movie.
brother,
Yeah.
you could be like, that could be motive for him to not be crazy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. It's
Yeah.
the movie throughout the whole movie was good.
Yeah.
The ending, I don't know if they stuck the landing, but they postured it well.
Yeah.
I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I was entertained. I enjoyed
Yeah,
all
oh
the.
yeah,
I enjoyed the kills. The opening sequence was great.
really good,
It was
engaging.
really, really, really good, and it got you hooked into the movie. I love that they call themselves out, like when the twins. I can't even remember her name. The twin sister, when she breaks
Indeed.
down everything that the audience is thinking. I love that part because it's like, let's recap what you all are thinking right now. Here's the
Yeah.
new guy. Here's this person. Here's this. And it's like, okay, yeah, we're all on the same page. And if you weren't paying attention, you're now like caught up, right? So it's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun when they do that. But Gale Weathers not dying. That's I think
There was just
that's
too many. There was too many not deaths. Because
right.
when you think about it, all right, you take the killers, the three killers. I don't really count them in the kill list because they're gonna die anyways. But the killers, victims, you got Mindy's girlfriend, the opening lady,
Mm-hmm.
and the two film students, and they only showed us one film student.
Yeah,
So in reality, you only got three kills.
we got the bodega
At,
guys.
yeah, you're right.
They're
You're right.
bystanders.
I guess, yeah, I mean, you add them in, but yeah. All right, so even then, it's like maybe 6 kills plus the three bad guys.
Yeah,
Like in terms of like the movie that I think you could have got rid. I mean, now maybe they didn't kill Gil because they killed Dewey last movie.
it was it. See, and it's okay. So you can only do that one for one character, right? You should have killed
The
what's her
brother.
name? You should have killed
No,
the brother.
you should kill the brother.
The
He
brothers. The
had
brothers
the
should have
worst
died.
stabbing out of
Yeah.
all of them.
Oh my god! Like I said, it repeat like 35 stabbings. He should have died. And if you're gonna keep a legacy character, you either keep the FBI agent or Gale, one or the other, but kill one of
Yeah,
the
true.
two because
True.
both of them were on the brink of death and both of them had fatally, were fatally wounded. Gale
Yeah.
definitely thought that she was going to be dead, but even if you kept Gale, kill the other one, right? Because that's kind of what you came to expect. But like I said, so let me ask you the tough question. Like, so between Scream 5 and Scream 6, which
This
is
one.
you prefer this one? Okay.
Yeah, it's way better. I mean, Scream 5 is good now. Don't get me wrong, but Scream 6 is just completely different.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, they changed the formula. Scream 5 was it really was a requel in terms of what happened in the movie. It was the boyfriend. It was like it really treaded or it really utilized what the previous movies had set up in terms of how they go about the script and what happens. But this one feels like they took chances, and I think because they took chances, that's probably why we didn't get all the deaths that we should have had. Because it was like, all right, we're gonna take chances in like doing the opening scene because they did it really well, the opening scene, but they could have like turned some people off or like did it wrongly. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I prefer it. How about you though? For
Um,
the
I honestly I enjoyed Scream 5 just because it was surprising, right? But I thought this one was more intriguing to me. Like Scream 5 was scarier to me in terms of like, you know, the unknowns. They had a great like Scream 5 had an awesome suspense scene where the kills were happening or the kill was gonna happen and they were just scaring the shit out of you. So I think Scream 5 was scarier from a jump scare and from that aesthetic, but from a thriller, suspense, intensity, Scream 6 was a lot better in that. And that's why I was invested in the story and it was so entertaining. And so like you and I had a great time watching this one. That we were just enjoying ourselves. So I think Scream 6 gets the edge for me, but in terms of scares, I like Scream 5 better on that in that regard. So, all right, so guys, we have now watched Scream 6 to 2023. AD and I have reacted to it. Guys, tell us what your favorite parts of Scream 6 are. Make sure you hit us up in the comments. What movies would you like AD and myself to review again? We are part of the Blackout crew. We're doing content all over the place. Watch us on Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do the Big Llama show every single Sunday, the most consistent show. If you're looking for more content from AD, go to Blackout GG on YouTube. There you'll find the late night podcast, the Pre-Llama show, and he's also producing Sidelined with Roman 2 Raw, Tangeray, and Jay Birdie. So make sure you guys check that
a lot
out.
of content.
Right,
A lot of content.
A lot of content from Blackout. So, guys, this is what we do. We put out lots of great content. So, guys, thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me. I'm the Big Llama. He is Blackout AD.
Oye, ¿qué pasó? Blackout, blackout.